Hi and welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today we're going to spend some time hopefully finding some relief for your headache. Hopefully it's nothing too major, but based on you looking for relief, it's probably something just beyond nagging. So hopefully we'll find that relief together. We've had smoky days the last few days, and that really influences my head, my eyes. So whether it's allergy related, stress related, or you don't even know what it's from, but if you got a headache going on, let's see if we can get rid of some of it. So we're going to be gentle, we're going to be kind. You're welcome to sit up on a bolster. Most of what we're going to be doing is being seated. We will, however, move just a little bit. So just listen to your body, and if you're like, that's not great for me today, opt out of that, okay? All right, my friends, a seated position. Like I said, you can be on a bolster. You can fold up a towel, a blanket, whatever you like, or just be on the floor, and we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls, shoulder shrugs are great at helping to let go of tension and tightness. Do that again. Take it up and back. And I really like to focus on the up and back motion as opposed to the back and forward motion. This just helps release tension and stress, hopes to open up that chest, and allows those shoulder blades to just slide down your back. So allowing those scapula to really let go of tension that they may be holding. Let's do 2 more of these. You can isolate the shoulders and roll them one at a time, or keep it together. If you need a couple more, do it. And then just let those shoulders gently slide down and away. Now, anytime if we do something that's a little too intense, just back it off. Close your eyes, bring your hands down by your sides, press your palms down towards the ground. We're sitting up nice and tall, working on that good posture so that we allow the chest to be open and get those full, big, deep breaths. We're going to turn and look out over our right shoulder. Now, you're going to find these exercises, a lot of these exercises are something that we incorporate into our practice quite often. Inhale back to center, and then as you exhale, turn and look out over that left shoulder, just as far as you can turn your head. Throughout our other practices, really working to get from head to toe, inhale back to center. And then as you exhale, just a gentle lean of the head to the right, allowing your ear to drop down towards your shoulder. Keep pressing that left palm towards the ground. And just notice what happens to your chest. Make sure that you don't all of a sudden hollow through, but stay up nice and tall. Inhale, head up tall, and lean your head to the left. Just let it gently fall. Don't force anything to happen. Feel all the feels of what's going on. From the crown of the head, down the side of the head, through the ear, down the neck, into the shoulder, down your arm. Inhale back to center. Once again, turn and look out over that right shoulder. Making sure we're not turning the shoulders, not turning the torso, just turning through that cervical spine. Inhale it back to center. And then exhale, turn and look out over that left shoulder. And just really making sure that you're not going too far, too deep. Making sure the breath stays slow and steady, turning it back to face front. And as you exhale, lean your head to the left. Maybe a little deeper. If it feels right to you, lift that left arm, gently place it to the side of the head, and then just let your hand be heavy. The weight of the arm influencing the stretch a little bit more. If that's too much, just bring that left hand back to the mat. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Gently release that left hand, let it come back down by your side. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Again, just that gentle tip of the head, checking in. If you have room to play, to intensify, lift that right hand, place it to the side of the head, and gently relax the weight of the arm. Big, full, deep breaths. If you're squeezing your eyes closed or clenching your jaw, that's an indication that you're too deep, too intense. Back off a little bit. Releasing that right hand, let it float back down by your side. Now we're going to roll the chin down towards the chest, and then we're going to gently roll it to the left. Turning our face towards front, ear over the shoulder. And then exhale, slowly, gently rolling the head back down and over to the right. Once again, face opens, turn to the front, ear over the shoulder, and then rolling it back. We're going to do that one more time each side. Making sure that face turns towards front, ear over the shoulder, and gently roll it back to the right. And face turns front, ear over the shoulder. And we bring it back to center. Just let your chin be heavy towards your chest. Roll those shoulders up and back, and let your shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll. Take it up and back, and let your shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. And then just gently lean the weight of your head back into your hands. Oh, let those elbows go wide. Support the weight of the head. Just breathe. Big, full, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, draw the elbows around the ears, chin towards chest, with the weight of the hands behind the head and the weight of the arms gently pulling the head down. A deeper stretch all the way down the spine. So if this is a tension headache, make sure you're not going too intense here. Those tension headaches can start at the base of the skull. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Open those elbows wide. And just gently squeeze the shoulder blades. So we're not necessarily pulling those elbows any further back, but you're just creating less space between those shoulder blades. Relax it and pull it back in. Relax it. Pull those shoulder blades towards one another. And relax. One more time. Squeeze them and release them. Release your hands. Switch to the other leg is in front. Just a little bonus hip stretch. If all of a sudden you're like, wow, my hips are not super happy about sitting in easy pose this long, come up onto a bolster, come up onto a folded blanket or a pillow, anything that you need to lift those hips just a little bit higher. Bring those hands back down by your sides. Press your palms down towards the ground. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. And inhale, head up nice and tall. Exhale, lean your head to the right. Yep, revisiting, just checking in, pressing that left palm down towards the ground. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and gently lean your head to the left. Hopefully you're already feeling some sensations of release and relief. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Exhale, turn and look out over your left shoulder. We're going to nod that head twice. Chin down and back to neutral. One more time, chin down and back to neutral. We turn back to face front and then look out over that right shoulder. 2 nods, yes, and back to neutral. One more time, chin comes down and back to neutral. And turn it back to face front. Releasing the chin down towards the chest. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace those fingers. Roll those shoulders back and down. And we're just going to reach those knuckles down towards the ground as we draw the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, gaze up. If this is not great, don't do it. Just look forward. Inhaling it up nice and tall, pulling the hands to the right, back of the left hand to the outside of your right hip, and then turn and look out over your right shoulder. Little tuck of your chin down towards your right collarbone. Breathe. Remember that this is about letting go of tension, finding relief. We lift our gaze, turn it back to face front, bringing those hands behind, and once again, now we pull it over to the left, back of the right hand to the outside of that left hip, and we turn and look out over the left shoulder. Just as far as you can without turning your shoulders. A little tuck of your chin down towards your collarbone. So sometimes it's our sinuses giving us trouble, causing the headache. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's environmental. Sometimes we just don't even know. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Bring your gaze back to face front. Release those arms behind. Go ahead and give those shoulders a good roll up and back. Let's do 2 more shoulder rolls. Again, focusing on that big rotation up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. 1 more time. Reach it up. Pull it back and press it down. Let's come forward and up onto the hands and knees. So you might need to move your bolster or your pillow, sit the sit bones back towards your heels, and then just walk those hands forward. Relaxing the weight of the head. Now maybe you need that pillow or that blanket below the forehead. Maybe you stack your hands or fists. Find the right elevation for wherever your head needs to be, for your neck to be happy, and so that you don't feel any throbbing going on in the head. So we are going to do a couple inversions, 1 down dog and 1 forward fold. If by chance those do not feel good to you today, you are welcome to come back to child's pose or just be in a seated position, or perhaps even corpse pose, and we'll meet you there in a moment. Find your breath. Check in. As you're ready, extend those arms out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. We're going to lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift those hips to the sky. So sometimes when we have a moderate to light headache, our inversions actually really help. If it's an intense migraine or an intense headache and your head is throbbing, this is not going to do you any good. I invite you to just come back down, find a place, close your eyes, and breathe. Giving your head a little shake if this feels okay to you, yes or no, and then just let your head be heavy. Focus on your breath, quieting your mind. Closing your eyes. We're going to take 1 more big breath in. At the end of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Relaxing as best you can, allowing those arms to be heavy. Again, you are welcome to just gently shake your head, yes or no. Letting go of any tension in the neck, feeling that great stretch down the backs of the legs and through the spine. If it is a stress-induced headache, those big deep breaths, that clearing away of negative energy throughout the body will really help. We bring the hands to the elbows, holding on and gently swaying side to side. On these days, guys, when we're not feeling 100%, maybe we don't feel terrible, maybe you do feel terrible, but whatever it is, show yourself some grace. Do what you need to do to take care of you, to get yourself feeling back to a better space. Coming back to center, release your arms and ever so slowly bend your knees, lowering down. We're going to come into a nice tight little squat. Does not matter if your heels are down or if they need to lift. We keep the chin tucked towards our chest and we just give ourselves a hug. Your bottom might be a little higher. It's okay. When you're ready, release your hands, lower yourself down onto your bottom. Sit up nice and tall. Drawing one knee in towards your chest or both, we're just going to slowly take it down 1 vertebra at a time onto our back. Hands to the shins just below the knees. Let's interlace the fingers and just relax the weight of the arms and shoulders. Gently letting your head fall to the right. And just relax it. Close your eyes. We slowly bring our gaze back through center. And then over to the left, and just relax the weight of your head, relax the weight of the shoulders, the weight of the arms. Slowly bringing your gaze back to center, placing one foot to the mat and then the other. We're going to open up those elbows to about shoulder height and then ever so gently release the back of the hands to the mat. Now, if that is not great for your shoulders, I invite you to find a space that feels good to you, wherever that might be with your arms. We're going to turn those toes towards one another, heels space just a little bit further, and let your knees gently come to rest. Now, this should be a relaxing place, so adjust your feet however you need to so that when those knees come together, you don't have to squeeze the inner thighs. You can just relax your legs, and they just gently fall towards one another. Let's go ahead and extend those arms out to a T, drawing one knee in towards your chest and then the other, and we're going to slowly let both knees fall to the right, just slowly, and let those knees gently come to rest. Right hand to the top of that left knee, and gently turn and look out over your left arm. I just got a really nice self-adjustment in the back. That felt amazing. You might feel some pops or cracks too. Maybe your neck. Never a bad thing, guys, unless you're feeling pain or discomfort afterwards. But those little self-adjustments kind of help bring us back to balance. Just listen to your body. Breathe slow and deep. Give yourself permission to let go of any energies, any thoughts, any feelings that aren't going to serve you in your best interest. Gently releasing that right arm. A little bit of core extra work here if it feels right to you. If you're like, I am here to focus on my head, not my core, it's fine. Carefully, however you wish. Or keep those knees together and roll it back to center. As the knees gently come to the left, slow and steady, we take our gaze to the right. And we let those knees just gently come to rest. There's another little self-adjustment. So nice. Bringing that left hand to the top, the outside of that right knee. Oh, and just let gravity take a hold. Just breathe. How you doing? Hopefully better. Gently releasing that left arm. Again, if you like, keep those knees together. Otherwise, just carefully, however you wish, bring those knees back to center. Gazing back towards the ceiling. Hands to shins just below your knees. Pull it in. Big, deep cleansing breaths. Let those shoulder blades gently melt into the mat. And however you wish, whatever works for you, let's come up to a seated position. Once again, finding that comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Rest your hands. Bring the hands to heart center. And then gently lift the base of the thumbs to the center of the forehead. Gently placing the base of the thumbs to the center of the forehead. Just mild pressure. relaxing your jaw, softening your eyes. Repeating after me if you wish. I am healthy. I am whole. I let go of the discomfort and pain. I once again allow myself to feel my best. I am at peace. I am worthy of healing. I feel good physically, mentally, and emotionally. Gently pull the hands down to heart center, keeping those eyes gently closed, a little tuck of your chin towards your chest. And just a moment of gratitude for the time together, the time to heal, hopefully the relief you feel. Gently lift your face, open your beautiful eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I sincerely hope that helped. It helped me a bit, so I'm feeling a little not quite so foggy. I hope you're feeling the same. Be well, my friends. Take care. Until the next time, when you're feeling better, light, love, and namaste.